What's up, guys? I believe we're in an Elliott wave triangle, right? Start of wave A, end of wave A, start of wave B, end of wave B, start of wave C, end of wave C, start of wave D. I believe wave D still needs to come down to here are my fib extensions. The first fib, the 38.2 fib extension was not respected at 28,860, and then you got the second fib at 61.8, right? 28,000, that'd be the $28,200 mark. I preferably like to see a 4-hour close at this point because the 4-hour has been respecting all our pivot points on our Elliott wave triangle, right? So what's left in an Elliott wave triangle, okay? You'll draw a trend line right here, okay? What you tend to happen is if the next high we make closes below this previous high, the start of our wave D closes before. Anyways, look, I'm looking to see, long story short, I'm looking to see a reversal on Bitcoin at 28,200. There's no reason why we can't just reverse now, by the way, guys. And it doesn't mean it has to happen at this hourly close, because chances are it won't happen until after we close the 4-hour. Or it might happen before we close the 4-hour. I just want to see the $28,200 mark respected, right? Let me show you guys an example. This is not financial advice. I'm giving you my opinion. My entry price is at 28,029, right? Anyways, I'm just giving you my example because the fib is at 28,200 and my risk to reward ratio goes way higher up because at that, it's a very good support level, right? Anyways, so wave E, how do you get the price target of wave E, right? So say I entered along here, the price reverses at 28,200, right? So I set my first take profit hundreds of dollars below this target, right? I set my first one at 29,400. I take 50% of my profits, okay? I'd set my second one at 29,500 and I take an additional 25% profit. And then what tends to happen is sometimes you'll get it at right when you see Bitcoin about to make a higher high, right, than the previous high. What tends to happen is if this is in fact an E-wave, it's not financial advice, I'm just giving you my opinion. If this is an E-wave, at that last 15-minute candle close, it'll shoot up out of nowhere to $300. That's when I take that last 25% profit, because what tends to happen is it'll come back down and close somewhere right here, right below the last previous wave, right, to respect our trend line. If you get a close way above that trend line, chances is we're having a direct breakout, right? And then I would not just enter a short instantly right off the bat, because sometimes for the first couple minutes, even 5 minutes, even couple time frames in that next hour, Bitcoin will pretend like it's gonna skyrocket just to get some extra liquidity back from up here, right? And then it'll tend to drop again. Sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes it just drops in our wave E. What's the price target of wave E? How do you determine that? So you take the pivot point of wave E, which I cannot give you guys right now because wave E hasn't started yet, okay? We're still in wave D. You take the measurements of wave B to the end of wave B, okay? Measure from wick, from open, or from the low to the high, right? From the low to the high of wave B, right? Or, okay, no, open to close, which I did this math beforehand, which is 1,878, okay? And then that's from open to close. Once again, that is close of wave B, which is 29,770, from the open, which was 27,892. Okay, that's different from the low and the high. Then what you also do is take the measurements of the low, the high subtracted by the low, you know what I'm saying? And I already did the math. It comes out to $2,672. So your pivot point of wave E, so you got to wait and see the pivot point of wave E, right? You got to subtract those two numbers I just gave you from the pivot point of wave E. 1,878 minus the pivot point of wave E. So Bitcoin's going to make a next lower high, the pivot point of wave E, right? And then, or you subtract, it could be either one of these two numbers. 1,878. I can't give you a price target just yet. Oh, man.